Okay. What do they call that thing? DEFCON.
Yeah.
1 to 5, right?
Yeah.
Did the number change before the game for Samsonov and the Leafs goaltending situation? Does it go up when it's more dangerous?
DEFCON 5 is the lowest threat. DEFCON 1 is like...
Okay. Where are we on the DEFCON chart of Samsonov being your goalie?
So is DEFCON, is it just like all of it's bad?
Yeah.
Okay.
Five's not as bad.
No,
One is...
five's a country club. We're going to the beach.
Listen.
1, we're looking for a bomb shelter.
I thought he was really good after he let in 4.
He was, actually. He made a lot of saves, which speaks worse to the Leafs than anything, is that they kept giving them chances.
I thought he really cleaned it up after he let in 4, but
okay.
Listen, we've been talking about this all, I don't know how many times we can say it.
Last night was very concerning for me.
I agree, Kyper.
He couldn't find his net if he had a searchlight.
There's two versions of Samsonov.
This show today, and I don't disagree. I agree again.
There's 2 versions of him. The one where you can tell very early on with him, I feel like, with the eye test. If he's solid, not moving around a whole lot, he's kind of just he's quiet. You're not seeing a lot of movement. But when he's off, he gets flying side to side, and it's he seems like he loses his net and loses the puck, and it's that's the one I don't like seeing. That's the scary one for me. So I don't know. I'm not the same DEFCON I was yesterday. Last night didn't change anything for me. I've been worried about this since the start of the year.
Yeah. I don't, because there's no available solution, I tend not to overthink those ones and just cross my fingers.
I thought there was a solution in Jonathan Quick before Vegas picked him up hours ago.
Over Samsonov?
No, not over Samsonov, just to reinforce the whole thing.
You'd rather have Quick than Murray is what you're saying.
Listen.
Pull that. People would rather have Quick or Murray.
I think, in all honesty, I think that if you were able to kind of massage your roster a little bit, get Columbus to pick 50% up, get somebody else to pick up 25%, I think there could have been a scenario where you just brought in Quick in and you could have kept Matt Murray and you could have kept Samsonov and do the 3-goalie thing like you did with Riddick.
Yeah, Quick was already 50%. So
I've gone on record saying I hate that, but under the scenario of everything that we've seen Kyle Dubas and Brendan Shanahan do, that you've gone this far to now do nothing for your goaltending situation and to leave it as is and leave it that exposed when you've gone this far, to me is asinine.
Yeah.
Quick has been very bad this year.
Yeah, he has.
What's that?
Quick has been very bad.
He has, but he's definitely the type of crazy, vengeful, arrogant guy that you would love to have in the playoffs.
And he's a Stanley Cup champion.
He's also an
I know your point.
He's also an 878.
Yeah.
He's just another
31
veteran.
I just can't imagine a scenario
to the Jonathan Quick.
I want to be so wrong about the Leafs goalie situation. I want Matt Murray to be healthy and to all of a sudden go on this great run and show this prowess and whatever. I just don't want to be right about the goalie situation, and I would feel much better if it wasn't. Let me tell you my fear. If it wasn't Murray and Woll behind him, my fear is tonight they play the Flames. The Flames have the biggest difference between real goals and expected goals. As in, their expected goals is very high, but they don't finish. They can't finish a lick, this team. They barely pass the puck. All the shots are straight on.
Tonight, the expected ones become real.
Well, no, my fear is that tonight Joe Woll goes in.
Yeah.
The real ones stay down. He looks great because they can't finish a lick. And they go, Joe Woll's good enough. We're good with Woll. We're fine. They've reached their conclusion tonight. Woll plays well tonight. And they go, we don't need someone.
Or he gets lit up.
Well, at least you have some time to do something at that point. That's best case scenario. He gives up a dozen. Well, you can still defuse the bomb while it's ticking.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what's out there now. And that was like the best of a bad situation with Jonathan Quick. And I'm not suggesting that he would have come in here and taken Samsonov. You can still groom Samsonov. And you could actually just leave Matt Murray in. And at least if Matt Murray disappears again, you got I'd rather go to Jonathan Quick than Woll.
Oh, yeah. No, I would too.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
But
that's what we're talking about. My fear is that Matt Murray.
When you put it that way.
Yeah. Matt Murray. Do we have comments from Keith on Murray?
We do have
let's-
a little.
Well, let's
comment
go to keep on leaving Samsonov in first, and then we'll bounce it to Matt Murray.
No, he needs to stay in there. It's going to be Joe Wall's game tomorrow, so it's this is a type of game against this type of opponent that he needs to stay in there for.
All right,
I agree. Might as well hang him out there and say, hey, figure it out. He kind of figured it out. He got better as the night went on.
But imagine that type of game out of Samsonov to go down 3-2 in the series. You want to go back to him, or you ready to say next man up?
It depends if Murray's available or not. This is what kills me with Murray. Okay, now let's play the Murray clip on his update. Oh, no, we're not going to play the Murray clip just yet. But what kills me about, now we're ready for the Murray clip. Let's do it.
Yeah, I think he's close. Tomorrow's going to be a scheduled day off for him, but he's been doing really well. I think he'll skate again on Friday and just continue to progress from there, but everything's been positive.
First off, why do they schedule a day off for him the day before trade deadline? But what kills me is he hasn't played since January 17th from a non-incident. He just tweaked an ankle in warm-up, and he hasn't played in 6 weeks.
We're talking about practice.
We're talking about not even. Warm-up is less taxing.
And here's the other thing I discovered here is that, like, Samsonov's issue right now is he's playing too much.
Think so?
I think if you go back, the best case scenario where it was trending and moving was, at best case scenario between Murray and Samsonov when Murray was healthy, was 2-1, right? 2 starts for every one for the other guy. You can't count on Samsonov to go long stretches here. He needs rest. He needs practices. He needs a mental break. This is why I'm scared to just leave it in the hands of a Matt Murray.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting. If you look at his elite prospects page or hockey DB or whatever, every time he plays like 20 to 30 games in the season, he has high numbers. And every time he's over sort of 35 to 40 and numbers get up there, his season stats aren't good. I don't know if high volume of workload just doesn't work for him or if that's a coincidence, which is very possible. But yeah, he wasn't great last year, and playing 44 times, he was an 896. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe workload does play into it for him. In which case,
if
biting my fingernail sound.
Isn't looking at goaltending options out there, he is not doing his job.
Hard agree.
Okay?
Hard agree.
Hard agree.